Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video we are going to learn about orders of operation. First, let us try to understand what does it mean by orders of operation. So by order, it means to arrange things in certain way. Operations usually means addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, power, etc. In maths. Then by order of operation, it means the way of solving expression guided by some rules. Now these are the rules. According to this rule, whenever you are solving an expression, the first thing you have to solve is solve for whatever is inside the brackets. So the bracket can be square bracket or parenthesis. Next, we solve anything that has exponent or powers, and then we move on to division and multiplication, and the way we solve for them is from left to right. So whichever is to the left gets operated first, then to the right, and then only after division and multiplication we do addition and subtraction. And if they are both present in the expression, then again the order we do is from left to right order. So make sure you remember these rules before we move on to how to solve an expression using the rules. So the first step of solving an expression is always write the rules on the side. So I'll write the rules here and show an arrow so that we know the order. Now let's go back to the question. The question is 3 times 5 plus 7 minus 18 divided by 9. Now do you see any bracket? So as we can see, there's no bracket here, meaning we move on to the next. Is there any exponent? And we see that there's no exponents in this expression. Then we move on to division or multiplication, and we see that there's multiplication here and division here. So both multiplication and division is present in the expression. In that case, what we do is we carry out operation from left to right. So the operation that is to the left is multiplication. So we first multiply this section, which is 3 times 5, and we get 15 plus 7 minus 18 divided by 9. Now we are only left with division, so division gets first. Addition and subtraction are not before multiplication or division, so we just ignore them and leave it as it is right now. Then we rewrite again. 15 plus 7 minus 18 divided by 9 is 2. Now we are only left with addition and subtraction, and the rule says that you do from left to right. So leftmost operation here is addition, so we do addition first, and it will give us 15 plus 7 is if you don't know the answer, just do it on the side. So 5 plus 7 is 12. One carry on, then it will be 22. So 22 minus 2, and at the end it's just 22 minus 2, so we just solve for 22 minus 2 and we get 20. So that's how we solve for orders of operation using the rules. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. Now let's move on to a much more complicated expression. In this expression, you're given brackets, exponent, addition, multiplication, and division. So again, the first step is always to write down the rules here and show an arrow to indicate the order. Now check if there's any bracket in the expression, and as you can see there is one expression here, and there's one bracket here, and inside the bracket there is powers and one subtraction. So there's this power and subtraction. Now as we can see, inside the bracket it will be exponent first, then only subtraction. So exponent gets solved first inside the bracket. 3 square is nothing but 9, minus 0.2 times 4 plus 30 divided by 0.6. So we still have the bracket, so we again go back inside the bracket and you'll see there's subtraction, only subtraction left now. So you solve for the 9 minus 0.2, so 9 can be written as 0.9 and subtract the 0.2 from 9. So when you subtract, you will find out that this is 8 and this is 8, so 8.8. So you get 8.8, and you can remove the bracket since there's only one term inside the bracket. 30 divided by 0.6. Rewrite the expression and you're left with 8.8 times 4 plus 30 divided by 0.6. Now let's go back to our rule again. Is there any bracket? No. Is there any expression? No. Is there any division or multiplication? Yes. We have multiplication here and division here. So according to our rule, it's from left to right, so whichever is towards the left gets operated first, and in this case we have 8.8 times 4. So we multiply that on the side here and you'll find out that it's so 8 times 4, you just first multiply 88 times 4, then it will be 8 4s are 32, 3 carry on, 8 4s are 32 and 3 52, and there was one decimal, so come back once and place the decimal point. So this whole thing becomes 35.2 plus 30 divided by 0.6. Now the next thing would be, of course, division. So solve it on the side, but for division it's you have to change both the divisor and dividend into whole numbers. So in this case the divisor is 0.6, and if you want to make it to 6, you have to multiply by 10. So if you are multiplying divisor by 10, you also have to multiply dividend by 10, so 300. Now rewrite the whole thing. So 30 on the side, I'll clear off this first. So 30 divided by 0.6 is same as 300 divided by 6. So we can solve for 300 divided by 6 here, and we know 6 5 is 30, 6 and then we are left with 0 0 0, so it's 50. So we left with 35.2 plus, and the whole division gives us 50, and if you add finally you'll get 85.2. So that's how you solve using the rules. Let's do another problem, this time much more complicated, but I assure you that if you follow the rules, it's the same. So the first step you have to do here is write down the rules and show an arrow with signifying the order. Now let's see if there's any bracket, and you see there is a bracket here, and inside the bracket there are more operations. So first we have to solve what's inside the bracket. In order to do that, the first thing is you need to check if there's another bracket inside, and there's not. Is there any exponent inside the bracket? And we find that there is one exponent, 2.5 square. So So we solve for that. 2.5 square is nothing but 2.5 times 2.5, which is equal to 25 times 25. We do it on the side here. 25 times 25, it's 5 5s are 25, 5 2s are 10, 125, 5 2s are 10, 50. So I'm gonna rewrite 2.5 square is 2.5 times 2.5, and this one will be 5 2 6. So 25 times 25 is 625, but since we are only multiplying 2.5 times 2.5 and they have two decimal, we come back twice. So place the decimal point here and it becomes 6.25. So rewrite this expression here, and as we have done here, we got 2.5 square as 6.25 minus 0.25 times 9 plus 5. Now there's still the bracket and we have to solve what's inside the bracket, and as you can see it's 6 times 10. Now when you solve what's inside this bracket, it's 6.25 minus 0.25. So subtract 5 cancel 0 0.6. So it's just 6 times 9 plus 5. Now there's only one term, so you can remove the bracket now. Next let's check if there's any other operation that need to be done. Now that we don't have bracket or exponent, we move on to division or multiplication. Is there any operation involved here, division and multiplication operation involved here? So the answer is yes. We have two multiplication and the order stays the same. We solve it from left to right. So first multiply 6 times 10, which is 60, minus 6 times 9 plus 5. Now let's solve for the second multiplication, which is 6 times 9, and 6 times 9 is 6 times 9 is 54 plus 5. Now we are only left with addition and subtraction and addition. Now according to our rule, we have to solve from left to right. So we first subtract. So 60 minus 54 will be 60 minus 54. It will be 6. So 6 plus 5. And you'll find out that 6 plus 5 is 11. So this is how you use orders of operation to solve an expression. So I hope you understood the way we are solving an expression using orders of operation. So if you have any questions or if there's any mistake that I've made here, let me know in the comment section. Since vacation is almost over, this will be my last video. I hope you all are watching my videos. Please make sure you are well informed with all the topics that I have covered in the video. I will see you at school. Bye bye.